Hey guys, MegaBaron20 back again, and today we're going to be taking a look at probably the coolest wireless controller yet for the Nintendo Switch, and it's the Afterglow Wireless Deluxe controller made by PDP. This thing lights up in all different kinds of colors, and this thing looks absolutely insane. I just have to unbox this and test this bad boy out. So let's go ahead, and as you guys can see, it's kind of like all see-through. Everything is like see-through in this. It does come with a cord here, so you don't need AA batteries like other controllers. You can just plug this in and charge it, and you're good to go. So let's go ahead and set this to the side and get a close-up of this crazy controller. Okay, as you guys can see, it's like straight see-through. It's all clear, and you can see all the guts inside. And this thing looks downright sick. I can't wait to sync this to the Switch so you can see it light up. Now, there is some paddles on the back that you can reprogram the buttons. But yeah, let's go ahead and sync this bad boy up to the Switch and see what it's like. Now, to sync this up, you just go to the change order grip on the menu here, and you just go ahead and hold in the sync button on the top here for a couple seconds. It should start blinking, and it should start syncing fairly quickly. So there we go. It's synced, and we're good to go. Oh wow, check that out! It just lit up. So as soon as you sync it to the Switch, it like lights up this crazy color. This is like a blue. And there's a way to change the color. I think you hold in the function button. I'll show you here. Where's it at? Yeah, you hold in this function button and you just use the D-pad, and you can start tapping and start changing the shade, the color. Look at that. Now we're like pinkish, going into like a red. Now we're going to like a yellow, green, a darker green, brighter green. Look at all these different shades. Now we're going into like a blue. All these different colors just by tapping the D-pad. Holding in the function button. So fairly easy to change the color. Look at this. This is really, really neat. My God, I'm in love with this controller. This might be one of my favorite controllers so far for the Switch. This is really cool. Check this out, guys. Now there's a bunch of different functions too. Like you can make it pulsate, and you can make it like go through the different colors. I'm going to try to figure that out. I think you use the L and R button. We'll see if I can figure it out. Let's go ahead and hold in the function button, press L, and it should pulsate or something here now. Let's see. Yeah, now it's changing color. Check that out. It's changing color. That is so sweet, man. I gotta turn off the lights and see this thing in action. Let's turn off some lights. Okay, I turned off one light, and it's a little bit darker, and look how bright this thing is. I don't even have all the lights off, and this thing is like lighting up the room. This is like, this is pretty intense. This is pretty cool, to say the least. Wow, leave a comment below, guys, and let me know, what do you think of this? This is pretty crazy, to be completely honest. I think this is the first Nintendo Switch controller to light up like this, and it's wireless. Pretty much a pro controller that is like on steroids here, lighting up. So as you can see, we just switched through and it did the pulsating. I think it pulsates like that, and then you can hold in the function, press L, and you can go to like a solid color and choose what color you want by holding in the function button. Use the D-pad. You can actually hold in the D-pad, and you can change the shade and change the color as well, right on the fly. Oh man, green looks lovely. This looks so sick, man. I could stare at this thing all day, but we obviously have to test out the controller and see how it controls too, so. Okay, so let's go ahead and play some Mario Kart so we can test out the controller functionality. It's all great that it lights up and everything, but how does it play? We're about to find out, and it seems to be working just fine. Playing Mario Kart, and we're drifting, we're driving, there's no input lag, nothing like that. Everything seems to be good here. This is a really good controller, guys. I will have a link below if you guys are interested in buying this. I definitely highly recommend it. From what I've used it so far, this is pretty cool, and you don't need batteries. Wow. Okay, guys, here we are with the motion controls. Yes, this does use motion controls, believe it or not. Pretty much all these third-party controllers use gyro. It's pretty easy to do. I haven't ran into a controller that does it wrong yet. Everything seems to be working fine, just like it is here. I'm not a big fan of gyro controls, but as you can see, it's working just fine. So if you like using motion controls playing Mario Kart or any other game, then you won't have a problem here. This It's working just fine. So let's go ahead and test out the D-pad, because you know we have to test out this D-pad to see how well it works. And obviously, testing out this D-pad, we're going to be playing some Super Mario Brothers just to see how good this D-pad is. And so far, it feels okay. I wish I had a really nice fighting game to play, but currently right now I do not. But a side-scrolling platformer is just fine testing out this D-pad. Now, when I test out a D-pad playing Mario, I like to do some jumps with ducking at the same time. To see if it actually registers both inputs, and indeed it did, and there's no input lag at all. So this is a winner in my book. This is highly recommended. The D-pad feels great. The gyro worked fine. Mario Kart was awesome playing with it. Everything feels really comfortable, and it lights up. So definitely, guys, link is in the description below if you're interested in buying this. Highly recommended. And that's pretty much all for right now, guys. And as always, there'll be more to come shortly. Thanks again.